Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon from beautiful Miami. My name is Maryam Isa Al Ali Zastipel. I put God first. This is my story, and I have a purpose. I help others embrace their authentic self to serve a bigger purpose. Everything I do in my life, from the minute I wake up in the morning to the minute I go to sleep at night, is in service of something bigger than who I am.
That's right. And my name is Alexander Zastful. My purpose is to bring out the strength in others so they can take full control of their life and gain all rights to their existence.
Existence, guys. And we come to you every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. Dubai time. That's 12 p.m. Eastern. Powered by Purple Circle. Our amazing friend Wi-Fi is taking care of us in the backstage. Thank you so much, Wi-Fi, for always doing this for us. And the reason we are going Clear and Conquer Live is because we share with you a topic that is so beneficial for your life and your business. Before we go into the topic, which is about marketing and promoting, wink wink, part one, by the way, I would like to wish you happy 6 months anniversary.
Thank you.
It's
Happy
been-
anniversary.
Thank
Happy
you.
6 months.
Yes, Alex and I, we have completed 6 months since
Yes.
we've been married. It's been 6 months, guys. We've 6 months strong. My goodness. The things that we did in our 6 months of our relationship, people need a lifetime to do. So be grateful to the partners around you. Be grateful for the people who are making a difference in your life. Be grateful for the people who are there supporting you and supporting your progress.
Yes.
So I wanted to mention that, and thank you everybody who have been supporting our relationship, helping us, supporting us, even asking questions about it. Because going 6 months with someone and also making sure that you are like there, you're not only married to someone physically. There's a lot of things involved emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And if these 4 things are in coexistence, you are living a successful partnership in under God's name, which is under marriage.
Yes.
With that, I would like to go ahead and start by talking about promoting and what does it mean to promote yourself. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. We always look things up. So when you look up the word promote, and excuse me, I don't remember it by heart. It is when you promote, you are furthering the progress of. When you are promoting for something, you are already furthering the progress. So it's you're already doing something in the universe about some. For example, I'm talking about my Maryam Al Ali. Okay, some people know Maryam Al Ali, but I need to further the progress of people knowing who Maryam Al Ali is, right? Then the second definition of that is support or actively encourage. So when I'm promoting something, I'm supporting it, I'm passionate about it, I show it, and I'm actively encouraging it. I'm actually actively encouraging that act of promoting.
So powerful. Thank you for sharing that with them. And the definition of promote is what you should be thinking about in your life. What can you promote more of? Like what area, what avenue of life can you promote more in your relationship? Like with us being married for 6 months, does that mean we can just stop promoting? Like, wouldn't we want to further the progress of it? Right? So it's promoting to each other, that promoting to her, I'm promoting to her of how I can support her, how I can help her, how I can help make her better, and how help make her and then acknowledge the things that she is doing. Like, I need to further the progress of. Otherwise, it is not an expansive marriage. It is going to be a contracting marriage.
Yeah, and if you think about it, if you're talking about marriage and about promoting them, think about it. We're going to talk a lot about this today, but think about it. What are you doing to keep on promoting the marriage for each other? You know, what are you doing to do this, to complete this relationship with you and your spouse, or you and your business, you and your employees, you and your clients? All these different things need promotion. You know, I have people who are became my clients this year, and they said, we've been following me for a very long time. But why? Because I've been furthering my progress. I've been talking about it. I've been sharing what is my life is all about.
100%. Yes.
So let's go ahead and get to the 5 points we want to go ahead and mention to you guys today about promoting, which is, why is it so crucial for you to promote? Why are you talking about promoting? And why do we talk about, let's go ahead and do something with our life, let's go ahead and market? Why do we need to do that? And by the way, every single point we're going to be mentioning with you guys today, it applies for your life and your business.
100%.
Because some people think marketing and promotion is only for your business or for the thing that you have, but it's not necessarily that. It is what you actually do to go ahead and market that information for yourself, for your spouse, for your career, for your business, for even for your spirituality. What are you doing in that area? So the first thing is, the reason why it's crucial for you to go ahead to promote is that if you are not known, you cannot expand. If Grant Cardone, our mentor, he says, if no one knows you, nobody flows you. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody can flow you. Nobody can give you money. Nobody knows about your business. Nobody's talking about you, right? So if you are not known, you cannot expand. If someone doesn't know who Mariam Al-Ali is, I wouldn't have expanded. If you have been following my story since the first time I came out on social media and I showed my face was in 2018, 4 years ago, right? And I kept on promoting myself, I kept promoting, like, oh my God, if nobody knows me, I cannot expand. And my expansion was not only about money, though I needed money to expand, of course, but it's also because I have a huge purpose. I want people to know that there is a thing called purpose, and I can help them find it, right? So when you go ahead and understand the idea of, oh my gosh, if nobody knows me, I'm not expanding. In fact, you are shrinking. And culturally, we've been taught, it's universal. You've been taught that, oh my God, no, be under the table. You are going to work, go to work, habibi, go to work. Yeah, punch in, be quiet at work, don't ask for so much work. And what was it? Under, what is it?
Well, there's fly under the radar. Sorry.
There's a flag under the radar, but there's something in corporate. Under promise and over deliver. For example, you can finish, let's say, you can produce 10 presentations a day. If you are not working in learning and development, you can do 10 presentations a day. But then you tell them, oh no, my capacity is 3. Like, oh, you under promise. And then you over deliver by 5. Oh, I said I'm going to do 3. See, I did 5. But your potential is much bigger than that because you've been told, be quiet. Don't do so much work. That's why you're not expanding. That's why you're not getting a promotion at work, because you're not promoting yourself. What is a promotion again? Furthering the progress of. You want to be promoted means you want to further your progress in that organization. But are you actually known in the company? Or does people know you in the company by your extension number and by email? They don't even know how you look like.
Yeah, and to Miriam's point, like literally, if you want to get a raise, if you want to make more money in all of these areas, you're going to have to be more known.
Yes.
Like if that manager or someone that does the promotions doesn't know you very well, they don't know the qualities, the gifts that you bring to the table for the company. And, also promoting to yourself that you're going to get the company results. Like all of those things are going to help you get a raise. So if you want to make more money, you're going to have to promote. Whether you're in a company, you own a business, and this goes for the monetary side. And then also to Miriam's point, promotion is a way of life for every area of life. Like if I'm not known, if some of the challenges aren't known and talked about in a relationship, that is going to grow. Like the challenge is going to grow and it's not going to be taken care of. So promotion is absolutely everything in your life. And I mean, you pretty much said it very well. I mean, to the degree that you are known is going to be to the degree on how much money you make. Like your network is your net worth, which is something that I believe even before Grant, some people said that as well. So the people that you surround yourself with, you need to promote to them what you are doing, how you are doing it, how they can be helped, how you can help solve some of their problems. Because people want their problems to be solved, right? And the only way for them to know about that is for you to promote to them and get known on what you are doing and how you can help them. It's if they don't know, they're not going to be able to even do business with you. You're not going to be able to get that raise. Your spouse isn't going to know how like what's going on. Even it goes with everything. You have to get known. Otherwise, you will not be expanding what is important to you. Yeah,
that's powerful, right there, guys. And I hope you're taking notes there.
Yes.
Shall we go to number 2?
Absolutely. So this is something to further your own progress. This is how you further your own progress. What do we mean by that? The way to further your own progress is to be promoting to yourself, to everybody else, where you are going. Okay, this does not mean that you're promoting to everybody that you don't have any money, you don't have any time. If you keep on promoting those things, then you are going to keep on having those types of realities. Okay, so if you continue to promote all of the bad things going on, do you believe that you're going to further your progress? As right in the definition, we said it earlier. In order to further further the progress of, you need to promote.
Yes.
That is in the definition. And if you keep on telling everyone everything going wrong, all of these bad things, and you tell, more importantly, you're telling yourself that, then how do you think the results are going to be? Right? So why do you need to promote? It's because that is the way to further your progress. Like, I need to promote, like, for example, I need to promote that, hey, I need to improve in this area. For example, if you need to become a better leader, I need to get better at leadership. And then I have to go tell myself, I am becoming the best leader that anybody has ever seen. I need to promote that to myself. Or you can even say, I am the best leader that anybody has ever had the privilege to be led by.
Right.
Whatever it is, you need to be confident and you need to promote that into the universe.
Right. Wow.
Because if you keep on promoting the bad things, that those things are going to continue to happen.
And I'm going to tell you, like, this, even when you're talking about, like, you want to further your progress, promote the things that are good to yourself. Like, what are you saying to yourself? What are you saying about other people?
Yeah.
You know, for example, like, if I'm going to say to myself, oh my God, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at presenting. I'm not a good speaker. I could never be understanding how to be able to speak, blah, blah, blah. And when you say that, you literally, this is all what you're going to see. And this is all what you're going to get to. Because you're going to see yourself as, oh my God, I'm not someone who's confident with my speech. If you say, oh my God, the reason I'm not successful at work is because of my line manager, because of the management. They don't understand me. That's all what you're going to see, because you're already promoting that to yourself and you actually believed it. Because here's the thing, as we mentioned earlier today, this technique is not only about, like, your
business.
It's about life as well. So what are you promoting to yourself? Are you expanding with that promotion, or are you shrinking? And because, by the way, like, yes, you promote the progress of something, and by the way, the progress of failure. It could be the progress of failure. It could be the progress of disbelief. It could be the progress of blaming other people. So when you're promoting, what are you promoting? So you're going further with something. You're progressing with something. You're choosing that. Am I progressing in something good that is helping me, helping my family, helping my community? Or I'm progressing in something bad, because not something, guys. Not something. For people who had, like, a drinking problem, started with one drink. People who are on drugs, it started with one drug. So people who started being around people who have dreams, started with one person. But then you decided to keep hanging out around these people, telling yourself it's okay to be around people who don't have dreams. You say, you know what, they're not going to impact me. But if you guys watch our previous shows, we spoke about being surrounded with the right environment. If you are surrounded with an environment that doesn't support you, they're going to promote that into you. And sooner or later, you're going to be part of it.
100%. And the other thing I'll add to that, so like Mariam said, like, what are you promoting? If you're promoting procrastination to yourself, you're going to keep on doing that. Like, you can promote evil too. Like, you can promote bad things. And that's what most people do. They promote, like, all of the bad things going on, all of the little challenges that are happening, instead of, like we talked about last week, thinking massive and promoting massive think instead, and telling yourself that you are going to achieve these things regardless of any of the challenges that comes up.
100%.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's very important.
So if you guys are already in the accountability group, you know that we're going to go deeper with this, because in that, we're going to show you exactly how to do it. Like, yes, promote, but how to promote. We're going to be sharing the checklist that we are following personally for our business. And it's something that we actually, like, we will notice that when we promote something for the business, though, sorry, this is a commercial break, is because you're doing it in a way that is working for you and your company. Some companies have different ways to promote, and we're going to be sharing that with you. Just wanted to put that out there.
100%.
So if you want to be part of our accountability group, go to clearandconquer.com/goals. That's clearandconquer.com/goals, because marketing is going to be the topic of this upcoming Sunday.
Yes.
So the third point, why it's very critical for you to market, is the way to create your life is through marketing. Marketing. What are you saying? I'm gonna tell you, whatever I'm getting right now is things I promoted to myself. I am an international known speaker. I'm a New York best-selling author. I am in the best shape of my life. I am closer to God. I'm connected to my soul. I have abundance of money. Okay? I am the best wife to Alex. So when I keep promoting that to myself, I believe in it. And this is what expands your life or not. So when you are, the way to create your life, the life that you desire, the life that you want, is to market it for you first. Because when you have conviction of where you are headed with your life, this is how you tell what you tell yourself. This is what you keep on promoting. This is what you keep encouraging yourself to do. This is what you are keeping yourself, what you're furthering your progress with, right? Remember, like promoting is furthering the progress of something. So the more you promote your business, the more you promote yourself, the more successful your life will be. Other than that, you are going backward. Nobody can. Why do you know us? Why do you know me and Alex? You know us for many reasons, but you know us. You know there is an Emirati Arab woman who married a beautiful young man who we have our 6 months anniversary today, and we are conquering our existence. Before we get married, you knew Alex on his own and you knew Mariam on her own. But the thing that we're doing, and we didn't stop, is promoting ourselves, talking about ourselves. And this is how we made our life, this is how we furthered our lives. This is how we made a progress in our lives. So what are you doing? What are you guys doing to market yourself? What are you saying about yourself? Or are you shy to promote yourself? I have a lot of people who I help them find their purpose, and they're like, oh my God, Mariam, I cannot talk about my dreams and my ambitions with other people. They're gonna make fun of me. I don't know. I'm like, okay, you are literally promoting yourself that you are not committed, that you are scared, and you care about what other people say about you more than what you say to yourself. And when you do that, nothing is going to be progress. No matter how many purpose sessions you attend, no matter how many goal sessions you attend, no matter how many trainings you take, if you don't go ahead and execute and market it toward yourself, we don't. And in the Arab world, we have something called, oh my God, bihsudunna. They're going to send me the evil eye. How do you believe in the evil eye when you have God Almighty protecting you?
Good point.
How do you worry about someone else's evil eye? That's why you're not promoting, which is, by the way, such an excuse for you not to promote, when God Almighty is the one who's casting his blessings on you.
100%. So like Mariam said, like if you keep on doing these things, those are the results that you're going to get. For example, so if you are promoting to yourself that you are going to wake up every morning, you're going to be disciplined, you're going to go to the gym, you're promoting that. You need to back up your promotion by actions, of course. Like everything we're talking about today is backed up by actions, just to be very clear on that. We can't just think about things and then not do, right?
100%.
So when you are creating your life, you need to, it all starts with a thought first. Like our mentor, Brendan Dawson says, what you think is what you say is what you do, and what you do becomes your legacy.
100%.
Okay, so, but it starts with what you think. So if you keep on promoting to yourself that I'm a loser, I'm not good enough, this isn't going to work for me, I'm just going to do what everybody says and fly under the radar. I'm not going to even say what I want to say because I might offend someone, or all of these things. You're promoting this to yourself. So what the life that you're creating is a life of shelter, suppression, smallness, like staying in your lane, like just don't expand, don't go outside your fence, right? You need to go outside of your fence, out into the zone of uncomfort. Like you need to promote to yourself that when you do that, you get past the challenge and you're like, oh, actually, I can do that, right? This is all promotion. Everything that you think, everything that you do in life, everything is promotion, and it is what is creating your life. That is what is creating your life, what you promote to yourself.
Right.
And I know personally, Mariam knows this about me, I used to just be not a best friend to myself. I used to be terrible. I used to promote to myself that I'm stupid, that I'm dumb, I'm not capable, I'm not smart enough to be successful. I did all of these things, like tried to commit suicide. So I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it because maybe people make fun of me for that. And then now I'm like, well, I don't really care if they do. So I was promoting all of those bad things.
Yes.
And guess what kept on happening?
Yeah.
I was not progressing towards where I actually wanted to go. Because for a fraction of the day, I'd be like, I'm going to be a billionaire or whatever it was at that time. But then for most of the day, I was promoting to myself that, oh, I'm actually not good enough. Like later on in the day, like reality would hit. Oh, it's not working out. Poor me, poor me, poor me. Right?
Wow.
And if you're doing that, I promise you're not going to get outside of where you actually want to go. It's not going to happen because you're promoting to yourself that you're all of these things, which really you are not. You're just not. You have gifts. You have a purpose. You have something bigger than yourself. And you need to create that because that's what you were put here for. You were put here for a purpose. God didn't just put us on this planet to work 9 to 5.
Sure.
Newsflash. He did not put us here just to work and just to be miserable after work, to get all of these problems in your life. Like, he didn't put us on this planet for that. He put us on here for a bigger reason.
Sure.
You know?
Of course.
Like, and Miriam can talk about this for the rest of the show, about purpose.
For the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life. You guys can stay here for the rest of your life if you'd like.
Yeah, and I will talk about purpose every single day. Right.
Yes.
Go ahead, sorry.
But here's the thing, like what you are creating is what you are promoting.
Right.
It is 100% correlated. Again, let me say one more time. The definition of promote is to further the progress of. So what are you furthering the progress of?
Right.
What are you promoting to the universe? And most importantly, what are you promoting to yourself? Forget about what other people think about you, what maybe some of the haters are saying, or promoting to your clients, even if you have clients. What are you promoting to yourself?
Oof.
Like that right there is the most important piece, because if you are promoting to yourself a whole bunch of negativity, guess what you're going to attract? Go ahead, Mariam.
Negativity. What you're going to attract is negativity.
Yes.
Actually, I have nothing to say on that point. I mean, that was great.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You need to be creating the life by what you promote. Okay. And the next piece, this is really important to know.
Very important to know.
Like, it's actually something we've learned from Grant as well, Grant Cardone. And it is that nobody knows you yet. Okay, what do we mean by that? Nobody knows you. Like, you have to, if you want to expand, if you want to solve your problems, you have to meet the people that can help you solve those problems.
Right.
It is that simple.
Right.
And in a business, in your career, business or career, whichever one you're trying to make and create more of, you need to get more known in those areas.
Yes.
Like, if you're new to a company, you need to get yourself known. Like, people have to know about you in order for you to even help them and talk with them and work with them and have this cooperation. Yes, cooperation, relationships, it's all important, but you also have to be known. Like, people have to know what you bring to the table, what your role is, what your duty is. And same within a business. They have to know who you are. If they don't know you, they aren't going to flow you. They aren't going to, they're not going to be able to exchange with you.
Right.
It's not going to even be possible because they don't even know you. So you have to get known. And this goes for every area of life, right? Like, obviously in a relationship like this, we know who we know each other. But with a stranger, by the way, we were told not to meet strangers, which doesn't make any sense. You need to, because you need to meet more people and people need to meet you. But here's the thing, you need to get known in all of these areas, like in every area of your life, in your community, like people in your chamber of commerce, if you have one, in your church, in your on your social media, all of your platforms. You should be known on those platforms, whether they like you or not. That is irrelevant.
Right.
Okay, they should know who you are. And this right here, if nobody knows you, again, nobody can flow you. Nobody can actually help you out. Like, even if I wanted to help you, I need to know you. I need to know of you, because you have to communicate to me, or I'd have to communicate to you in order for me even to help you.
That's true.
Okay.
And like, nobody knows. So here's the thing. You might be seeing some people say, oh my God. So for example, one of the hate messages the other day, what do you mean you are a speaker? You talk about purpose all the time. Good. Thank you. Another lady, Mariam, stop sending us the emails about helping people find the reason for their existence. Good. You know what I'm doing, whether you love me or not. So that's the reason you promote, because assume nobody know you. One big tip we learned from Uncle G: when you promote into social media, assume nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. When you put a post, like you maybe posted 5 days ago, 5 months ago, oh no, I cannot post it. I posted it 5 months ago. Nobody saw it. People are busy now. Your competition, when you are promoting, your competition is COVID-19, your competition is the gas prices, your competition is the recession, your competition is your neighbor, your competition is, I don't know what's happening in your household. That's your competition, because you're being distracted. There's a lot going on. So even if you want to focus on purpose, I have people, okay, but if you want to find our purpose, and I go ahead and I reach out to them, are you finding your purpose? Oh no, we have this thing at work, it's not the right time yet, let me see, let me make a decision, let me think about it. Thinking about a decision that will make your life better is a waste of time.
Oof.
Because what are you thinking about? What is else that you need? Like when, for example, we talk about speaking, we talk about your goals sessions, we talk about accountability, whatever we're providing you with, and you are interested, just go ahead and do it. Because I'm going to tell you, you want to get known, do something other people don't want to do. Nobody knows you. Yes, people know who we are, but it's not, we want 8 billion people to know our name. 8 billion. That's our big goal. We didn't say we want everybody in the US to know us, or only everybody in UAE to know us. We want the whole universe to know us. We want everybody to know us. That's why you need to promote. And again, promote. Like, this is the key in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are promoting to someone else, assume nobody knows you. Oh my God, you say, oh my God, why does other people in the company, the CEO, know their name and they don't know my name? Because these people showed up in front of the CEO more than you did.
Mm-hmm.
They come high. For me, every single company I worked in, the CEOs, the executive teams knows who is Mariam Isa Al Ali. She works in the learning and development environment, the team. How do they know? Because I'm like, hi, Mr. CEO. Hi, Mr. Chief of HR. Hi, Mr. Chief of Engineering. I know them. I go to them. I address them by name. I shake their hands, and I don't do it one time.
I'm guessing maybe you were criticized about it too, or no?
Yeah, Mariam. Oh my God, Mariam. Oh my goodness. What are you saying with the Why are you buttering? I'm not buttering anything. I'm saying hello, because I want them to know who Mariam Al Ali is. You know what? One time I even got, okay, quick one about you getting known and people know about your work. The chief of HR in one of the organizations I worked with, they knew who Mariam is, because I'm like, hi, Mr. Head of HR, without mentioning names. And I remember, because he knows me, he knows my work. My work, not only my manager or the head of the department know. I make sure that my work is known to the VP of HR and even to the CEO of the company. So one time I was given a meeting expectations, and I know I have exceeded expectations. I spoke to my line manager. She said, we cannot do anything about it. The VP said, we cannot do anything about it. I'm like, okay, I'll go to the head of HR. Sorry, the chief. I went to the chief, like, Mr., how are you? I'm like, Mr., so this is the thing. I don't know what is something that can be done about it. And he knew about my hard work. And I went and I did an appeal on my rating. Although it was close, it's after the deadline, nobody does appeals. And my friend told me, don't even try, people will not. And I got my rating. Because I'm known. People know who I am. They know about my work. I'm not working on a cubicle that nobody knows me. They only know me by my extension number and by my email.
Mm-hmm.
That's how many of you guys like, why I'm not being promoted as in part of my progress? Why am I not in my career? Because nobody knows you. And again, like, I cannot wait for this upcoming Sunday when we share more tips about this with our accountability group. But guys, nobody knows you yet. Go out there and make yourself known. And again, culturally, don't do this, stay under the radar. It's not going to take you far. Like, how long are you going to be doing this for your life and not going to go ahead and make some kind of a progress for your life?
Yeah, and to Miriam's point, like, notice how flying under the radar doesn't really work for most people. Like, look at the situation most people on this planet are in, and then decide if you want to do something that everybody else is doing. Because it's not working for many people right now.
True.
Do you want that to be you? Okay, you have to wake up. You have to wake up and start doing something a little bit different.
Right.
And even more than a little bit different, you should probably make some drastic changes, like right now.
Let's go.
because the way you're promoting to yourself, the way people are promoting to you is not working clearly, right? Like, and for you to think that people, maybe you're someone that just assumes people know you, never do that. Okay, like even if you're already a multimillionaire, you should not assume that people already know you. Grant, he's a billionaire. He doesn't assume that people know him. He still starts off conversations by, if you don't know me, my name is Grant Cardone. He still introduces himself because he knows that he's going to 8 billion people as well, not the billion people or whatever the number is that know him.
Right.
Okay, notice that. If he's doing that, don't you think you should too? Like, unless you don't really care about your goals, you don't really care about that, then this wouldn't be for you.
Right.
But to Miriam's point though, like, look at what she was doing. She was going to department to department to department, making herself known. And then anybody that does that, of course, is going to get criticized because nobody's actually willing to do that.
Yeah, man, oh my God, tini serious حاجة. Why are you buttering them? I'm not buttering. I want people to know who I am.
Or the teacher's pet, or the boss's pet, or you're his kid now.
I want you are in Arabic. Oh my God, she's acting like everybody knows her. Exactly, that's exactly what happened. Why? And I was being criticized for people knowing who I am. Because as you said, Alex, not everybody want to go there.
No, they don't want to do it themselves.
Right.
Yes, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and one other thing, notice, Alex, you said something very important. We assume nobody knows us. So whenever we introduce ourselves, what do you say?
As I say my purpose, I say my name is Alexander Zastupul. My purpose is to bring out the strength in others so they can take full control of their life and gain all rights to their existence. I'm already promoting to people what I can help them with.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and what I say is exactly my purpose. My name is Mariam Isa Al-Ali Zastupul. I put God first. I promote this. I put God first. This is my story, not someone else's story. This is my story, and I have a purpose. My purpose is to help others embrace their authentic self to serve a bigger purpose. So this is what I do. And we promote it every single time. And someone will come to my social media, oh my God, Mariam, change the introduction. This is not an introduction. This is my promotion. This is who Mariam Al-Ali is. And you know you're doing something right when some people criticize your marketing. Take us off the list.
Yes. Yes, like if people aren't criticizing you, that's actually a problem.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing enough. That means like people definitely tell us, oh, take me off the list. I don't want to be on this list anymore. I don't want to get these promotions anymore. I'm like, okay, well, I know that I reached you for sure.
Yeah.
But there's still millions of other people that I haven't, so I'm going to keep on doing this. I'll take you off the list if you want. Fine, but everybody else, I'm going to continue to promote. I need to reach them. I need to actually get this message across.
Right.
Because it's very important. We're living our purpose.
100%.
Like, it's critical that we also reach more people. Right. Okay, and you should think the same way. You should, like, if you're not thinking like this, go watch last week's Clear and Conquer about thinking massive, because right now you're most likely stuck in these challenge, like little things that you think are big.
Right.
Okay.
Because you want bigger problems, I promise.
We promise.
You don't have like for example, like when you say, oh my God, my biggest problem is paying rent. That shouldn't be a problem. Your biggest problem should be like, oh my God, how do I close to this $2 million deal? That's what you should be thinking about, not thinking about how to pay rent. And many of us are thinking this morning, oh my God, I worry. Oh, classic. I worry about gas prices.
Promotion. They're promoting that to themselves.
Yeah, you say, oh my God, you're worried about gas prices. How about you go ahead and worry about how to start your business? The business that will make you more money, that you will not even need to worry about the gas prices for you and your family.
100%. 100%.
I love this stuff.
Yeah, I know. This is such a fire topic, and it's actually critical to your existence and also expansion.
I want to promote him because he's the guy who's been helping people start a business from the beginning, like how to do it, how to market and stuff like that, and how to make sure that you are known, not only by how many followers you have on social media, but also how to make sure that people know who you are, how do you make sure that the public knows who you are. I mean, in the past, in the next 3-4 months now, I'm booked almost every single week to talk about a specific topic, be it purpose or 10X or whatever it is, for entities and companies. And the reason I'm doing that is because they want to know more about my business and what I can help them with.
100%. 100%. All right. So, me next one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I couldn't remember. So the way to support your own goals is to promote. This is the next point. If you have massive goals, if you have any goals at all, if you actually want to achieve anything, then you are going to have to promote. The way to achieve your goals is to promote, okay? And the way to support your own goals. Like if you're not supporting yourself, who's going to? Tell me, who's going to support you? If your husband or wife is, maybe that's great, but you need some more support and you need to support yourself.
100%.
Right? Like it has to be a bigger thing. Like you have to know that you need to reach outside of your comfort zone for more support, for more people to meet, to actually fulfill your goals. So if you have your goals intact, what do you need to do to achieve them? You need to promote. For example, if I'm saying I want to reach 8 billion people, and I have, or if I say 8 billion people know my name, if I say that, I have to also promote that every day and do actions that are going to help achieve that goal. Because I also know once I reach that goal, it is going to solve a lot of problems, right? Like it is going to solve a lot of problems. One of my other goals is to help 1 billion kids with education, help over 1 billion kids with education. And I can't do that without knowing more people or people knowing me, right? It's impossible. That I have to create more in order to help those kids.
Sure.
And the reason, by the way, for everybody that knows, the reason why I have a soft spot for kids is because they don't really have control or responsibility.
Right.
And some parents do not have a high responsibility for their children. They gave up on their own dreams as well.
Yes. Wow.
So how's the kid supposed to live his dream when he's in a place where he's not getting educated, not getting the right mindset, not in a household where people are still dreaming? Like, how is that kid supposed to flourish and prosper? Like, how is he supposed to expand, right? That's going to be really hard. It's going to be extremely hard, especially the ones where like one of the parents aren't there anymore. So I just have a soft spot for that because kids don't really have that much control. So if you have kids, you need to take a higher responsibility right now. And this might not be sitting very well with you. Good. You should take a higher responsibility.
Yes.
Like you just should. Like, because if you're not, and you can always take more responsibility, I promise. Like it's always something you can level up in. Like if you're blaming your kids and all of these things for you not reaching your own goals, you're making excuses, and that's what you're promoting to yourself.
Yes.
Instead of taking responsibility. We hear this all of the time. Before we were married, by the way. Oh, you guys are single. It's easier for you to have success. Just wait till you get married.
Yeah.
Just wait till you get married. If you're not going to have any time for the business, you're not going to have any time for that. And now, since we're married and we completely blew that one out of the water, now it's, oh, you guys don't have kids yet. Just wait till you have kids. Just wait.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your impression.
You know, they're gonna, oh my God, what? I used to say, I'll say it in Arabic and kind of English. I mean, you guys deal with, like, hang on with me here. Maryam لين تهانسي until you get married, you know. Oh, enjoy your success. Enjoy it when you can, because when you marry a guy, he will not allow you to go after your dream. I'm like, I appreciate your insight, but my reality is not your reality. Mm-hmm. What you were looking for a man is not what I'm looking for a man. So I was looking for a man who put God's first thing, who has a purpose, who will not give up on his dreams, who will always be there, who's supporting, caring, respectful, loving, always there, you know. And everything I was looking for is in Alex, right? Maybe when you got married to your guy, you were like, oh my God, he's so handsome. If Maryam, you didn't see, he came parked outside of our house when he proposed to me in his limbo. In his what? Limbo. Okay, what else? And you see, he has a very nice Rolex, and he has a house, and he has a nice job. What about the guy? What are you looking for the guy? What else? That's it. This is all that I'm looking for. Okay, good. So now you are reaping what you saw. This is what you looked for, and this is what you found. I meet a lot of ladies who are wanting to go further, or a gentleman even who want to go further, but they are with a spouse who they think they are the wrong people. There's no such thing as the wrong or right. Is that I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem with marriages is communication. Mm-hmm. You're not communicating, and when you communicate, it's like you're communicating. No, Maryam, I communicate with my wife. How? Habibi, screaming is not communicating. Mm-hmm. Talking harshly is not communicating. What you're promoting actually is that your wife, if you are screaming at her all the time and you think that you are communicating with her, what you're promoting to her is like, oh my God, if I have a problem, I cannot even tell him because he's gonna scream at me, he's gonna scare the kids, he's gonna go spend the night outside, so she's gonna be quiet. So that's the problem with marriages and relationships. We need to do one about this soon. Okay?
Mhm.
It's just because you do not have communication with you don't know how to communicate. That's why again another commercial break here. I'm doing a speaking event this upcoming weekend, so you can speak to anyone, one to one, one to many, one to thousands of people in arenas, right? But here's the thing, guys. Like, it's how you communicate with the other person. If you're not communicate and promoting the right things, you're not going to be reaching your goals. Alex
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, cultural differences. He's from the US. I'm from UAE. I grew up Muslim, he grew up Catholic. We had a lot of things going on in our lives. We had to make things work. We had to find the middle ground. We had to find something in every time something happens, we don't promote, oh my God, Alex, why didn't you do this? Or Maryam, oh my gosh, put your, let's say, why is your lashes on the table? I don't know, something like that. And instead of him talking like that, he will be saying something like, he will be communicating.
Mhm.
He will be promoting to me that he wants this marriage to work, and little things like this we need to talk about.
If it was like the lashes, I'd be like, hey, do you mind if I point out something that you do often?
Yeah.
Like, do you mind? Like, get permission first. Like,
Oh
don't be
my
like,
gosh.
why do you always leave the lashes on the thing?
Yes.
Be like, hey, do you mind if I point some up? Because by the way, we both grow and like we both help each other all of the time. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her if she wants to be coached, basically.
Yeah.
Because she might not notice that she's doing it, and she might not know it's bothering me, and vice versa. Like she might not, you know. So I'll do that and be like, hey, I noticed you always leave your lashes on. That doesn't bother me, but if that was what it was, you always leave them on the counter, and it's gonna get lost, and you're gonna get destroyed, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, Alex is such a blessing. When he sees my lashes somewhere, he takes it and he puts it in the box.
Yes.
I used to lose my lashes all the time, but alhamdulillah, God bless you. So here's the thing, it's what you're promoting, is these little things, you know, it's these little things. If you do not communicate it, if you do, it's a way of reaching a goal, of living that goal. If I want a successful marriage, I need to promote a successful marriage to us, not to the world. I don't have to show that when Alex bring me roses, I have to show, oh my God, look, my husband loves me. I don't have to do that, right? Or for example, when we go out on a date night, I don't have to promote it. Maybe I can, maybe I shouldn't. It doesn't matter. For me, what we promoted is between us first.
Mm-hmm.
What you promoted is for yourself first. And then you start with the circle around it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm gonna tell you, like, it is a way to reach your goals. You wanna have a successful business, promote it. If you wanna hit that, like let's say you wanna hit your first $1 million this year. Okay, good. Well done. Promote it yourself. I'm a millionaire this year. I'm gonna make $1 million. I'm gonna make $1 million this year. Okay, great. Congratulations on making that decision. Well done. Let's go ahead and execute that.
And you can even put it, like, if you're writing down your goals, you can even put, I made over $1 million this year. I like putting the over in front because then it doesn't limit it to $1 million. I made over $1 million this year.
Right.
Okay. And that's a whole nother conversation of the why and stuff. But to Maryam's point, you have to be promoting the correct things to yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to achieve massive things.
Well said, babe.
Yes.
So, and here's the thing, guys, like, it is what you promote out there is what you get. You're promoting success, you get more success. You are promoting other people and showing their wins, these people will be sharing your wins. If you are promoting hatred or jealousy, this is exactly what you're gonna see and feel too. You know, people who are your haters promote. Oh, thank you. Oh my God. Shout out to the haters. Thank you so much for promoting for us. We love you so much because they're promoting. Look, Maryam and Alex are live again. Every day they are on my face. Good. Thank you for allowing us to be on your face every day. We appreciate that. I hope you found your purpose. You know, so it is people will promote for you. People will promote for you when you are actually living your dream. People who love you, yes, will promote, but not as much as the people who will hate you. The people who hate, they will even promote more. And they're gonna act like, some of them, they act like, oh my God, I love you, Maryam, you're amazing, and then oh my gosh, Maryam, look at her. I want her. Oh my goodness, she's living in Miami. She's married. I want she's living the dream. Oh my God, look at her. Thank you for promoting me. And then you bring me people like who are who's Maryam or Ali. Good, thank you. You know. And again, many people who came, even in the 10X event that we did in Dubai, one of the ladies came to me and she just hugged me and she's like, Maryam, I want to tell you something. I'm so sorry. I used to judge you. Someone told me about you and I was just curious about who is this girl who took her scarf off. That was in July last year. And she's like, oh my God. 2 months later, she was in my event, in my 10X event in Dubai. Because someone hated on the idea that I'm not wearing my scarf. And she started promoting me like I'm a bad person, right? And that lady was like, who is Maryam Al Ali? So she had a judgment, but then again, she came to my event because she's like, you know what, let me go learn from her. Being different than someone doesn't mean that you hate on them. But again, it's how I got her into our system is because we promoted to her. We promoted to a hater. It wasn't their outflow. They didn't like what I'm doing. They shared it with their friends. And then everybody knows me. People know me a lot in the Middle East, but then some of them, they even tell their daughters not to follow me or go through my programs, which is fine. But the idea is they know the name Maryam Isa Al Ali Zastipel. Zastipel is very famous now in the Middle East because we are promoting it. I put it into my last name, you know. Maryam, you're not proud of Al Ali. Al Ali is my family. Excuse me, it's my family. It's my last name as well. But I married also someone who I'm also taking his name as well. So I'm also promoting that I am bringing two nations together, the Arabs and the American. So what is wrong with that? That's a promotion.
That is a promotion. You're exactly right. And like everything you do, again, like Maryam said, everything you do is promotion. Everything you say, everything you put in the universe. And maybe one of the reasons why you're not, by the way, is because you're scared.
Mm-hmm.
You're fearful. You're afraid of what other people might think. You put that stake in the ground. You should own it. If you want to make $1 million this year, say, I made $1 million this year. Put the stake in the ground. Like you have to own it. You have to walk with it. You have to promote it. You have to walk like you're a millionaire already. You have to have that essence. Because if you don't, you're kind of just backing away. You're like, I want to make $1 million. And then you're like, I'm not going to do that. Come up with all these excuses and things that might be coming up. So you need to put the stake in the ground. What do you want to promote? What kind of goals do you want to achieve? And then support it with promote. Okay? Like the $1 million, support that with actions, what you're promoting to the universe. Stop telling yourself that you're not good enough, that you're a failure or whatever you're doing. I'm not good enough. I don't know why this keeps on happening to me. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know why this is. Mm-hmm. Like if you keep on promoting it, it's going to keep on happening. Okay? So put the stake in the ground. Like own it.
Yes.
Maryam owns it. I own it. And we keep on promoting it every single day. Like you try to go away from us on the emails, we're going to get you on social media.
Yeah. You know? See me, how many of you guys see a message from us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, emails. Did I miss anything? YouTube. Did I say Snapchat?
No.
Snapchat. Mm-hmm. So we do in all different social media platforms. Maryam, don't you think you're gonna be bothering them? Wallah, Coca-Cola doesn't care if they bother you or not. They're always on your face. They're everywhere.
Coca-Cola, even though it's bad for you.
Yeah, and then again they go ahead and promote it, and you know them. Even if you're not gonna buy from them, you know there is a company called Coca-Cola. Apple, you know there is a company called Apple, even if you are a Samsung person. Again, no judgment here.
And because of the Coca-Cola thing, by the way, you go and buy Coca-Cola when you were supposed to be on your diet. You have one, and then next week it's two, and then you're back on Coca-Cola again.
Right. So here is the thing, guys. Like, what are you promoting? What are you seeing? And by the way, whatever you see in this universe is what you promote.
Mm-hmm.
You see goodness, you promote goodness. You see evil, you promote evil. And I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, I used to say, now there are going to be two groups of people. People who will be promoting fear of the pandemic and people who will be promoting hope out of the pandemic. But the people who are promoting fear are more than the people who are promoting hope. That's why whenever at the beginning of the pandemic, I was doing a lot of free events like daily. So people are not scared that they actually have hope and say, this too shall pass. And it did pass. You survived COVID-19. Okay? And by the way, you notice there is always something else that you need to survive in this universe, because life doesn't go in your terms, but it goes based on what you believe it should go.
Yes.
Because take control, take control of promoting, take control of talking about your life.
Yeah. I like William's comment too. It said, Maryam is a bridge toward unifying purpose and accountability by taking on the Zastipel name.
Let's go! Thank you, William. I love that. I love that. You know, it's like I'm telling you, like God created you for a purpose. You need to promote that purpose. You need to talk about that purpose. And when you do that, when you promote it, you attract people into your life. Like I attracted my husband. I attracted William, who's like my amazing soul brother, his wife. I attracted people like Gary Breka and Sage, who came onto my stage in Dubai. I attracted people like Arya, Sean, and Autumn, who helped us get together. You know, I attracted our best friends here in Miami, Julian and Alejandra. So it's all of us together, and I attracted them because I promoted this to myself, and then he promoted. I'm talking about Mariam here. He actually promoted who he is. He attracted me, and so on and so forth. And this is how it gets done. Other than that, guys, if you see evil, this is all what you're gonna promote.
Yeah.
So, Mariam, how can I change your environment? Watch the video from last weekend or the week before.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about we were talking about the environment the week before that.
Oh, the week before that.
Yeah.
The week
Confronting your environment. How can you find the right environment if you want to go ahead? And by the way, this all what you can do is just go to clearandconquer.com /goals, and in there you're gonna find the techniques for you to go ahead and join our accountability group and be around people who are thinking massive or getting results, and they're making money out of something they love. And we love to see them. We love to see their wins. We love to see them opening their businesses, going after their careers, building up the relationship with their children, and so on and so forth. So that's beautiful to see.
Yeah, and the reason I'm so excited about that group that Mariam's talking about is it's accountability, mindset, and mentorship. So we're holding you accountable to your goals. We don't tell you what your goals are. And we mentor you upon strategies to reach those goals. Okay, so like you're actually getting information that you might not have any other place. You're having an accelerated rate of speed, and then we show you how to apply it too. Because here's the thing, I love like motivation and inspiration, and I'm sure you get excited about a football game, and you're inspired by how good the players are. You get inspired by some of the big inspirational people out there, but what do you do about it? Right? You go get inspired, and then 2 days later, you're back to your paycheck to paycheck thing, and nothing actually happens. And you're doing this for years, months, years, like mostly years, right? How long are you going to keep on doing that? Okay, so this accountability group is to help you solve this problem and get actual results. That's the whole point of it, is results. It is results orientated. It's also has inspiration and motivation in it, of course. You get Mariam and myself. And we've been doing this type of thing for personally since I was 13, and for over 20 years for her too. So we've been doing this, and we've also invested over $500,000 into ourselves.
For me, it's 18. I started working. 17. Me and my math.
Yeah.
Accountant.
Well,
okay.
18 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
But
accurate information. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we both keep on investing in ourselves. That's the point. So we want you to join this because we want you to get results in this group. This is about you expanding your goals, creating more goals, marketing to yourself. And then this week is all about marketing and showing how to promote yourself into the universe. It's the how and the what, like how you do this. So it's like the plan of how to do it.
So if you guys are interested in joining our accountability group, join your brothers and sisters who want something bigger. Maybe some of them, they didn't have the right environment, or they didn't have the right tools, or they didn't have the right guidance or support. So they get us for 365 days from the day they register to the program. So we'd love to have you guys in that one. Let us know how we can help you. If you need to know more about the program, you can definitely schedule a call with Clear and Conquer, and we can definitely help you with that.
Yes, and yes, you can, William. Yes. So
we can't hear you.
So I have to come in because you guys are amazing, and clearandconquer.com/goals is more than just accountability. It's more than just achieving goals, right? I had to come in. I know I'm kind of like the magic man behind the scenes, but the reason why I'm coming in, especially for this accountability group, is for one reason, and for one reason alone, is that because Alex and Mariam are this killer combination, what ends up happening is that, especially as people are trying to achieve goals and trying to do whatever they have to do, they feel like they're trying to find motivation. And motivation comes and goes. Motivation is like wind or water. It's going to flow. It's going to be stagnant. What's amazing about Alex and Miriam is that regardless of the motivation that you have in your life, especially with Alex and understanding your purpose with Miriam, you are building the discipline regardless of the motivation that comes and goes in your life. If you wake up and you just don't feel like it, but you've built the muscle, it's like any other muscle, like when you work out, when you're hanging out, whatever, just like anything else, any other behavior, any other muscle. What's amazing about this couple right here is that not only do they help you find your own motivation, but on days that are just not there in regards to motivation, they've built in levels of discipline for yourself. They get to know you. They get to understand your goals, much like Alex had mentioned. These are your goals. And at the end of the day, regardless of the motivation that you may have, with Alex and Miriam, they help you build the discipline muscle so that regardless of what goes on that day, you're going to work out. You're going to take action. Or like today, you're going to promote. I had to come in because this is something that I absolutely love about both of you. And oftentimes, especially when people are finding coaches or finding mentors or finding accountability, oftentimes they feel like they need motivation. And what ends up happening is that the truth is that they need discipline. And I know that's like a nasty word, but the truth is that with discipline comes freedom. And that's what everyone really wants. Regardless of how you feel, people are looking for that freedom to be able to move, to be able to achieve their goals. And there are days where you're just not going to be motivated. There are going to be days where Miriam is going to look at you and go, Habibi, that's a mission. That's right. There's going to be days where Alex looks at you and says, you know what, that's great, but that's not actually getting you to your goal. Or what I love about Alex is that he kind of positions it in a way where he asks you, is that going to get you closer? Is that the thing that's really going to help you get to that next step? And you're taken aback by it because you're challenged by your behavior. The truth of the matter is that these two are professionals, and I cannot speak highly enough about them. Yes, I produce for them. Yes, we do this, but more than anything, they are friends, they are family, and they are professionals in what they do. You're talking over a decade of experience now, and I couldn't speak highly enough about them. I had to break in because this was something that I knew I had to promote. I knew I had to do. I'm going to go back behind the curtain now. Okay.
Thank you, William. Thank you so
William.
much.
We love you so much.
Oh
Thank you
my
for
gosh.
that. We love it. Thank you.
I mean, Steve, okay. So that was absolutely like we weren't expecting that. And that's just an example, okay, of the type of people we surround ourselves with. William is a remarkable person. Like he is, again, like the same thing he said about us, a friend, a family member to us now, and someone that truly cares and supports other people. Like he truly cares about other people's success. And that's like, we align ourselves with that because that's how we are. And thank you, William, for saying that. We couldn't appreciate it more, honestly.
And he always is like William. I don't know if you guys met him. If you have not, I don't know what you're doing with your life. And just when you meet William, like you sit with him, he's giving you ideas. His name in Arabic is Shaheen. When he came to UAE, we came to the tennis event. We see, because he's like, I see things. I see things from a distance. I'm like, we have something called Shaheen, which is like an eagle. And he's like, okay, if you saw, like we were at the Kandura store, and he was like, so because he promotes himself, he says what he does, he talks about how he want to help people, he talk about what he's doing. That's why we get to connect with him and know him not only as a business partner, but also as a family, as a brother to me. Like he came and he spoke into my event in Dubai, because when I first met William, like over a year ago, and he was telling me, like when he was from UAE, like I was like, oh my gosh, he's telling me things about my country that only Emiratis know. I'm like, mashallah, how does he know all this? Because he's promoting to me that he loves the Middle East, he loves the culture. And it was no brainer for me to say, you know what? I will be honored to have you on my stage in Dubai. And before that, he was my brother, he was my friend, like, and he still is. So again, guys, look what happens when you promote yourself. You promote yourself, and then you promote everything else in your life. And the people who, when the frequencies are the same, as in the frequency of authenticity is there, you attract the right people. Okay, you attract the right people to your life, you attract the right people to your business, and it all comes back from you promoting. You know, when you are in a good spiritual condition, you attract the right people. When you are in a bad spiritual condition, you attract the wrong people. And by the end of the day, it's your choice.
100%. It's always a choice, and couldn't have said it better myself, honestly. So if you enjoyed this, we have our YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the like button. And we come live every single Tuesday, okay? We come live every single Tuesday at noon Eastern and 8 p.m. UAE time. And if you want to go to the YouTube channel, go ahead and go to clearandconquer.com/social. It's clearandconquer.com/social. And we would love to stay connected. We have recordings on there. We are here to help you. You can reach out to us. We will do anything that you need. And I don't know if you have anything to say.
Go promote yourself today. We hold you accountable for that. It's a homework we're not going to check. Let's go.
Let's go. Be great, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good one.